I've been thinking, my game might be coming across as too babyish, so I want to add some more challenge and terror. The next dungeon will be a labyrinth with lots of twists and turns and danger. This chamber will spin once you shoot the fan in the centre, opening up new pathways. Godot 4.7 introduced new area lights, perfect to flood these lava chambers with an orange glow. And speaking of lights, glowing mushrooms, chandeliers and torches can light the dark. Watch out for deadly spike pits and fireballs. I've just found out how to do normal maps. Normal maps are extra information you can give your textures to make them look more 3D as light hits them. I bring my texture to normalmaponline.com. Then it will convert this to a normal map. Then in Blender under the shader tab, I plug in a displacement normal map node. And then plug our new normal map image into it. If it looks a bit funky, change the colour settings to non-colour. Now our flat texture has depth. This really helps bricks and tiles stand out. Now to make music. Since this dungeon has different themed sections, I can create different versions of the same song. Then use an audio synchronizer to play them all at once. Once we enter different areas, we can tell the synchronizer to mute and unmute each track. Finally, we're going to need a way to enter our new dungeon from the overworld. The rock monsters were some of the first things I made for my project. They've always been a bit buggy, and I think after all this time, they could do with a makeover. I want them to look a lot meaner, and a darker rock colour will help them hide in the shadows. As these boulder baddies will inhabit the third dungeon, they should be a lot harder to fight. A double attack will do double damage. A game I played all the time as a kid was Lego Island 2. You would travel to the medieval island and have a joust against the Dark Knight. My own game needs a joust. I'll start with 2 cylinders. Hitting the jump button will charge you up, then strike at the right time. Our hero will need a horse to ride into battle. The Warden will be your opponent. He'll be in a similar style to the boulder baddies, but huge, and with a beard made of moss. My friend Paul voiced King Yeti, and now he's back to voice the Warden. I took his voice clips into Audacity, and adjusted them to make them deeper with distortion to make him sound monstrous. Now I'm getting the hang of dungeon design. I'm thinking back to the lava dungeon I made at the start of the year. I think I can redo it with all the things I've learnt since then. My original idea was to have the same enemy for every dungeon, but now we've got boulder baddies and eisters. As this will be the very first dungeon, we need an easier enemy to fight. Pebbles! They won't attack directly, but will shoot rocks at you that you will need to block. Now we need a boss to fight. The Pebble Prince will be a giant-sized version of the little pebble enemies. He shoots 2 giant boulders at you and takes a few strikes to take down. My game now has 2 new enemy types, 2 new dungeons, lots of new obstacles and new music. This was the biggest update I've ever done, and I can't wait for you all to explore the labyrinth. Next time, I'm going to be putting together a house creator. Subscribe to my channel to keep updated with Bouncy Kingdoms. I've just reached 300 subscribers, and thank you all to my amazing Patreon supporters.